Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with another speed build for you guys. This is actually quite of a big build, pretty similar to the previous one that I uploaded to the channel. And this is another build that I consider my Mediterranean era, to call it somehow. This is more of a family home. It's not just like a big mansion or anything like that. But I just felt so inspired by a picture that I saw on Pinterest, and I really needed to just try my best to do something similar, and I just loved it so much. Today we're building in Newcrest, and this is actually a build that's going to be part of my save file. I'm going to be replacing one of the previous builds that I did in this exact lot, and I'm going to be replacing it and using this one instead because I love it. I mean, I'm so proud of this build. It's crazy. I hope you guys feel the same way. Also, I do have to say thank you so much for all the love and support that I've been getting lately. I know I haven't been uploading that much, just as much as I would have liked to be in uploading, but my previous videos have been just so nice to see all the comments and all the people that are watching it and that you like what I'm doing. So hopefully you're gonna like this build as well. This is still, as I mentioned, part of my Mediterranean era, but it's a little bit more modern. So yeah, I wanted to go for something that wasn't just Mediterranean per se. And maybe you don't feel it the same way. Maybe you think, well, Kaary, this is actually a modern house. It is not, and you will see it in the interior. I try to keep it, I don't know, just have the aesthetic, like the energy of a Mediterranean house, but that was maybe renovated. So maybe they painted it once again. Maybe they did some changes in the exterior. Maybe they just fixed some things. And I love this house. And I love it so much that I actually had to create the family that I was figuring they would live in this house. Like, I was envisioning a specific family. I created it, so you will see it on the gallery anytime, like soon. Because I have been playing with this house, I have been playing with this family. I do have my own gameplay save, and I had to create this family and I started playing with them. So yeah, there's a lot of specific things that I had in mind, and I think this is the first time that I just love so much a build that I did, that I decide to play with this house. I never play with my own builds. I build them, I decorate them, I love how they look, but I usually never use them for my own gameplay. So doing this and feeling like this house was just as nice, and I don't know, it was just exactly what I was envisioning. So yeah, I did have to start playing with it. And the family that is gonna live in this house is actually a family of 5. So you have the 2 parents, you have 2 boys, two kid children, and you have a little girl. The 3 of them are children. They're kids. They're not infants, not teenagers. But it did change their ages, because they're not twins, they're not triplets. They're just 3 different kids in different ages and stuff. And yeah, 2 of them, like the 2 boys, share a bedroom, and the girl has her own bedroom. And the parents have another bedroom, of course, for themselves. And they also have a dog and a cat. So there's a big household in here. And I just really liked it. What I love the most about this house is actually the backyard. That was the part that we were starting with. So the front of the build is this that we're doing right now. But the backyard was, oh my God. I don't know. I love it so much. But yeah, I think it's pretty clear that I love this house. So I hope you guys like it as well. But yeah, as I was mentioning, this is a house for a family of 7. And there's also guest bedrooms, so you could even have more people living in here if you want. And I don't know. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. But anyways, it's a big house for a big family, and I was envisioning that maybe You can, I don't know, invite the grandparents to come over. I didn't create them, but maybe you can if you decide to download this house and play with this family. Or maybe just some friends, or maybe you can even have like a butler and they can live in that bedroom. That's actually what I did with my own gameplay. I decided to hire a butler, and the butler was staying in the guest bedroom. And there are many things that I was trying to accomplish in this lot. And one of them was actually this sunken down area. So I was trying to divide a little bit of the backyard into different sections. So the sunken area is gonna be like a adults lounge kind of situation. So there's gonna be a barbecue in there. There's gonna be some chairs, a fire pit as well. Also a cat tree and a dog bed. Because of course they do have pets, and for some reason every time that I build like huge houses and stuff like that, I do like to have a lot of cat trees or pet beds or things like that. I don't think that's realistic whatsoever. I think that if you have a dog, the dog has like 1 or 2 beds throughout the house, depending on how big the house is, and then they just lay around in any place that they want. And the cats, maybe one big cat tree and then a scratching post or something like that. But yeah, in this case, the pets are a little bit spoiled as well. So they do have a lot of things for them to interact with and to do things. So we're starting here in the kitchen. This is actually one of the views that I had from the reference picture. This huge kitchen with big windows and a sliding door that goes to the outside. And I was trying to go for something a little bit more modern. I tried to change a little bit of my classic kitchens. And we're using a lot of items from Dream Home Decorator in here. I don't know, these counters are actually one of my favorites. I love them. I think they're beautiful. But yeah, the kitchen, I thought that was maybe something that the family renovated, and maybe they were trying to just improve it a little bit. It wasn't just as nice as they were expecting it to be when they bought the house, so they just decided to renovate it. And here you see, we're adding some other items from Dream Home Decorator as well, just to change a little bit of the counter, like the cabinet area, because I never do this. And maybe it's something that I should start doing, like not only using cabinets, but try just to mix it up with some other furniture pieces and stuff, just to create a little bit of a difference in every kitchen that I build. Because at least for me, the kitchen is the most important part of a house. I mean, if you have a beautiful kitchen, or a kitchen that makes you feel like welcome, or it feels homey, or you have space and you feel comfortable cooking in the kitchen, that's the main goal for me. If you have something like that, that's all I can ask for. Your bedroom can be like a 2x2 bedroom or whatever, but if the kitchen is not good enough, I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, I always put a lot of details in my kitchens because I love kitchens. I mean, I love them. Cooking is something really important in my family. And when I say my family, I mean my boyfriend and I, we both like to cook. I like to bake, he likes to cook. So yeah, the kitchen is something really important for us. And I think food is something that just makes the family just be together. So yeah, a lot of love for the kitchen. So I hope you guys like this one in particular, because I like it a lot. I added those pet bowls that I never add. I always use like the automatic feeders, but I just was feeling that maybe those were nice to have. But in gameplay, the food spoils, and I don't like that. So in my gameplay, I ended up changing them. But yeah, if this is up on the gallery already, so if you download it, you're gonna have those food bowls. I don't know, the pet bowls in there. There's a bar area in here as well. I had this platform situation going on, and I really wanted to have something with a lot of stone and maybe like that area wasn't renovated yet. So yeah, I decided to add that bar area. And this is the entryway. Actually, this is the front door is right there. And I decided to have this massive dining space in here. I mean, this space is really big, and I don't like to have the kitchen too far away from the dining space. I don't think it's realistic that you have to go through the living room to get to the dining room. I mean, when you cook and then you have to eat, you wouldn't walk through the living room to get to the dining room. I don't think that's realistic. I don't like that. So that's why I decided to have the dining space at the very front of the house. So you enter the house and you enter to the dining space. And at least in my gameplay, my Sims love to spend time in a dining space. I don't know why. The kids always do their homework in the dining room. The parents always eat in the dining room. They almost never eat in the kitchen counter, like in the island area. They almost never use it. I don't know why. I thought that they would eat more in that space, but they didn't. They always use the dining space. So that's something that I really enjoy, because I like to have some realism in my builds and in my gameplay. So every time that I do a family house, I always try to have them eat together, spend time in like when they're eating. So maybe trying to accommodate their schedule so they can have breakfast together or lunch together or dinner or whatever. So yeah, I really like that. But in this case, it worked perfectly for this family. We're moving now to the living room, and you can see there's an archway from the dining space into the living room. The living room is really big, and I use these couches from Cottage Living, and I love them. I think these are actually one of my favorite couches. I just love them. It's really hard to match them with the chairs, but I wanted to go for something a little bit more rustic, a little bit more country probably. And I used a lot of the pillows that we got with the unlockable items from the daily reward. So you will see the pillows in here, and something that I really like about those pillows is the fact that your Sims can still sit on the couch. They glitch a little bit, like they sit and they are like, I don't know, through the the pillows, but I think it's not that terrible. I think it doesn't bother me that much. And in this part is where I decided that they were gonna have a cat as well, because I didn't want to have another bed in there, and I thought that spot was perfect for a cat tree, so I decided they would have a dog and a cat. When I was building this house, I didn't have the family already created or anything like that. I was just decorating the way that I wanted it to look like, and I was just feeling inspired by everything that I created in this house to create the family. So yeah, I was feeling really free to decide how the family was gonna be like and what they were gonna do. I do have to say, I added this desk in here. I thought it was perfect, and yeah, it was like a tiny office area and whatever. But then I completely forgot that originally the door that you see on the right side of the screen right now is actually where the office was gonna be. So they were gonna have an office. I completely forgot about it. I created the desk area. I really liked it, and it was perfect. And then when I finished the build, I realized this was gonna be an office, and that is actually the room that turns out to be the guest bedroom. There's not like an ensuite bathroom for them. They can use the bathroom that is on the first floor. They can actually use another bathroom on the second floor as well. But because of the gameplay that I decided to go with was actually having a butler, I don't think it's that terrible that they don't have an ensuite bathroom. I don't know. Maybe you guys would love to have like an ensuite for them. I don't know. But yeah, we're moving to the second floor now, and we're working on the main bedroom. So this is the parents' room. And I went for a lot of wood, a lot of light tones, and I wanted to have like different textures as well, different colors, and I don't know. I think it ends up looking really nice. I do have to say I'm not so in love with this room as I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was gonna like it way more. I don't know, maybe it's something with the rug. I'm not sure. I decided to go with that rug that is from Get Famous. it's actually one of my favorite rugs. I love it so much, but maybe it's just too much for this bedroom. I don't know. But I decided to keep it anyways. I really ended up liking the idea that I was going for, so I kept it. I hope you guys like it. But if you don't like it, you can just replace it with any other rug that you want. But yeah, this bedroom has a balcony, so that I decorated off camera. I didn't show you how I decorated it, but there's gonna be a bar. So the one tile bar that we got with the unlockable items, that's one of the things that's gonna be there, and also a lounge chair in there as well, so they can just lay down in the balcony and relax and enjoy the sun and things like that. I won't show you any of the bathrooms. I didn't want to show you the bathrooms because they were just 3x2 bathrooms and there's nothing going on in there, nothing special, but you will see them on the screenshots. So we're moving now to the kids room. So this is the boys room, and they share a room because I didn't have more space, and there's gonna be these bunk beds in here, and the bedroom ends up being really cute. I mean, it's not big at all, and the other kids room is just smaller than this one, but I like it a lot. I managed to add many things in here, so yeah, that's something that I really wanted to have. And also I've play tested everything in here, as I mentioned, because I have been playing a lot in this house, so I know that everything works and everything's functional, and the kids actually really like to play with the Void Critter console in there. So yeah, I like it at all. And I went for a lot of blues and a lot of animal things, but also that the height chart that you see there, that is like oh my god, UFO, yeah. I don't know. I like it. I don't know. I'm so tired, guys. You have no idea how tired I am. I'm rambling even more than in my previous video, because when you're listening to this, this happened yesterday for you guys. For me, it happened today, but I went to the doctor and I had to get some blood samples and stuff like that. So I'm kind of, I don't know, dizzy, I would say, tired. I'm so tired. I really want to sleep, but I felt like I needed to do a voiceover. I really wanted to have this video out for you guys. So yeah, pregnancy stuff. But yeah, this is the girls' room. I wanted to go for something a little bit more neutral in the color scheme. So there's a lot of yellow going on in here, and because originally I wasn't sure what kind of kit I wanted this bedroom to, I don't know, to be for. So, and I didn't want to have like another pink room. It's something that I've been doing quite a lot. So I'm kind of tired of having pink rooms and purple rooms, and yeah, I wanted to go for something different. So that's why there's a lot of yellow going on in here, and the bedroom is really small, but it was like my challenge to make it work for a kid instead of an infant, because originally I was thinking that this bedroom was gonna be a nursery, but then I thought the same thing. Like, I always make rooms for teenagers, kids, and infants. Teenagers, kids, and infants. So I decided this time was gonna be different. So this time there was gonna be only kids. Maybe in some other builds I'm gonna have only teenagers and things like that. So yeah, but I ended up really liking the bedroom. Sorry if you can hear any noises in the back. It's something that's happening outside my apartment, so I cannot control it. But yeah, this is balcony is actually in the front of the build, and I decided to turn it into a kids room, like a kids area for them to play. And I used this pergola from Island Living with these lights from high school years to create like a bit of a private area for the kids. So there's gonna be well, I added that what's the name of that item? I don't remember the name, but we got it with Dream Home Decorator, and I created that seating area in there. So I was thinking that maybe the kids would like to play with some toys from the toy chest and things like that. And this is like a party area for the kids, because the parents are gonna have most of the backyard, so the kids have this whole balcony for them. And I actually, when I was playing with this house, I decided to have like a sleepover for the girl, and she had a lot of friends coming over. And yeah, they slept in this area. Like they had their sleeping bags and things like that, and it was so cool. I wish I had taken any screenshots. I didn't do that, but yeah, it was so fun to see how they used this space. And even though there's a lot going on in here, I was so committed to decorate it for like a kids party area. So if they want to have I don't know, if you play with the oh my god, what's the name of that system that we got with Get Together? With a club system. If you decide to have like a club for your kids, they can just meet in here and hang out in this space, and they're gonna love it because there's a lot of toys, there's a lot of things for them to do. Also, they can sleep over here if they want, they can use the tent. There's a lot going on, and that's something that I almost never do. I always have like an indoor area for the kids, but this time I decided to have this outdoor area, and I think it was such a cool idea. So yeah, we're moving back to the backyard. So as I mentioned, this area is mostly for the parents. So this sunken area in here is gonna be where like the adults hang out space and stuff. And in here, I'm gonna be adding a pool late. I don't know why I said late, but yeah, we're gonna be adding a pool in there as well because there's a lot of space and the kids already have their own space upstairs. So I decided to turn that into a pool area. And also the dog actually really likes to swim. So yeah, if you decide to play with that family, you will have a dog that really likes to swim. And yeah, I'm adding some of the last items for the pets. So there's a litter box, as you can see. So there's nothing missing for the pets. Here I created this area in here with the fire pit, but I'm using this sectional from Dream Home Decorator. It's not the ones that they attached to the fire pit, but I added some other chairs, so this one's actually attached to it. So you can still use it in a functional way. Your Sims can still grill stuff in there if they want. And they do have a barbecue area as well. So I'm using my favorite grill, that is the one that we got with the Desert Lux kit. It's beautiful. I love it so much. So there's an outdoor kitchen in here. There's gonna be a pizza oven as well. And my Sims use it quite a lot. So I tend to forget that we have pizzas in the oven, but that's not such a problem for me, at least. And here we're adding the cat tree, as I mentioned, and we're also gonna be adding some stuff for the dog. So the scratching post as well, and more toys, and the pet bed right now. And yeah, I actually think this is such a relaxing place. There's gonna be a trash can, I think, as well in here, or maybe I added it somewhere else. I don't remember where I added the trash can, but there is a trash can, like an outdoor trash can, as in here. When I was creating the pool, of course I had to use the items from the Rivera Retreat kit because everything is beautiful in here. And I was thinking that the pool was too small for such a big house and such a big patio area and stuff. So the pool is gonna be a little bit bigger than this. And it was perfect for them. They really like to swim. Some of the Sims family members don't like to swim that much, but some others do. And in here, originally I was gonna add, I don't know what I was gonna add in here. Maybe I wasn't gonna add anything at all. Maybe I was gonna add some more plants, but I decided to turn it into a Zen area because the dad and also one of the boys are really into wellness, and they really like to meditate, and they really like to spend time outside. So I thought it was great to have like this Zen area for them to do their stuff. That tree is gonna get deleted. I'm not keeping that tree at all. And here we're creating the parking area for the cars. I'm pretty sure I added just one car. Maybe I added two. I don't know. We'll see now. But I'm pretty sure I added just one car. And yeah, here is where I add the trash can. So yeah, I think I added the dumpster from Eco Lifestyle because I really like to have this dumpster. I think it's such a cool item for gameplay, and I think it's kind of realistic for a big family to have like a big trash can and stuff like that. But yeah, we're doing some final details in the landscaping. This is some other things that make you feel like this is more of a Mediterranean house. So I was really, really liking the landscaping. It's really simple and it's perfect. Every kid has their own bike. They do use it, and I think one of the kids had the aspiration that actually have to learn how to ride the bike. But yeah, we're adding the last details to this build, and I really hope you guys like it. And if you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshot. Goodbye.